On this Junior's Gasoline Alley, I'm going to show you how I upgraded my GMC Sierra Elevation to a full leather interior for under $600, and how you can too without needing any special tools. So before we get into this video, be sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you can see more videos like this on the GMC Sierra in the future. Now, to get this job done, I did it over 2 afternoons. So after work, I did the back seats first, and then the next day I did the front seats, simply because it is a little time consuming. It's not hard, it just takes time and work. And I figured it'd be better to break up the series rather than wasting a whole day just on its own. So we'll start popping out the package here just to see what comes inside of this Katzkin kit. And looks like we're going to be presented with the nice leather here, which gotta say seems pretty nice. So it's all in a big package, and let's see, I can get that out of the box here. And it looks like it's got all of the different pieces of information on the packing list. And like most car parts, there is not going to be any instructions here. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we can learn here. So it looks like we've got all the headrest pieces, which those look pretty nice. This is going to be so nice when it's all put together, no doubt. A couple more headrests. This is lower center console. I'm guessing that's for the center seat. And here, that is going to be for bench seat. And it looks like this is the lowers for the front seat, one of the uppers for the front seat, and finally the other split for the back seat. So let's go ahead and start taking that back seat apart, see what we can make sense of. So going into the back seat here, I think our best bet is going to be going after taking the top of the back seat off first. So we'll start with the first bolt here. Now that's going to come as a 10mm. Now that we got the 10 mils out, we now gotta pull our headrests off, and this is going to be important because this is what's going to allow us to get these guys to pop out. So to get these out, it isn't too bad. Just kind of get underneath with a pry tool. See if we can get this one to come up. Whoops. Take off the cap. And then now we should be able to get these to pull straight up. Behind here, these very annoying clips, which if we feel into it, it's got a little hook right there. And so trying to get after that, lift up. And now the seat should kind of pull up and get out of our way here. With the top of the back seat off, now we've got 3 18s kind of in the back where the back seat was, and then we're gonna have to flip up the seat for the remaining. Now you've got 3 more, which are going to be most easily found with an extension. And up comes that whole assembly with the 18. Are going to be most easily found by lifting up the seat halfway. Get your bit on and here is we're going to have to take this little plastic cover off and use our pry tool to help motivate the little cover off. And then this 15 millimeter just gonna come off with one of these shouldered nuts, and now that seat is gonna be fully removable. So with the seat out, we can start undoing all these different clips which are holding it together. So we can start to peel this stuff back here, being sure to be careful because we don't want to damage anything. So we're just slowly but surely getting all these clips undone because we don't want to damage anything here. Now this new seat cover is basically going to go on the same way as the other one came off. So I think this is more or less going to be our orientation here. There we are. We got the seat all done here. Now it's time to move on to the seat bottoms. Take our new seat cover, open this guy up, see if we can't start getting this installed. start by putting our back seat together here. We're on day 2 of the job. Hasn't been too bad, and the back seats here, they look phenomenal. They've been in for a little while. Whew. I like this a lot, but it's time to take care of the front seats. So from everything that I've read on the front seat here, the easiest way to do it is to just simply take the seat out of the truck. That way we'll have plenty of room to work on it. So let's go ahead and get that done. Go ahead and slide forward. Now we've got just right there in the back. So quick thing I learned that I just thought of, unfortunately, is when you're doing this on your own truck, do the driver's side first. At least in my case, the driver's side is powered. And because we got to take the center out to be able to do that as well, unfortunately, what I messed up was by taking out the passenger side first, I had to put it back in, plug it in, all that good stuff, because otherwise you'd get an airbag light if you didn't, because I have to power on the truck to be able to get the seat to go back, so that way we can get at these bolts. Well, anyways, the rest of it's all the same, so let's get it done. Now for the headrest, basically we're gonna have to pull the headrest apart here. When doing it on the passenger side that I did first, unfortunately I did not have luck getting this headrest off without damaging it, because there just seemingly wasn't enough room to be able to get headrest back off. See, that opens up, and then it really doesn't want to come off here. So I just went ahead and cut it. You know, I saved the other pieces because I think there might be value to somebody else for the other pieces that I could get the seat cover sold to. Maybe somebody with a wrecked car that just wants to fix just the side that the airbag blew, or kid that destroyed the seat, who knows. Okay, so we've got that snapped in for that piece. Then we can send in two sides here. Go. Whew. There we are. So the last thing to take care of here is going to be the center console. All you're going to need, little plastic pry tool. Pop this guy off, and then it's an 18mm socket. That's going to allow this guy to come off. So this pulls back, and then that's going to open up. And now the center console should be able to come right out. All right, with this up on the stand, first thing I'm going to mention, this is way heavier than I thought it was going to be when I took it out. So, and then you got to watch out for things like that. So this is going to be curious to work on, I guess. I'm wondering what is going to be the most efficient way to get this thing out. So I believe cup holder comes out. Yeah, let's see what we got here. All right, came off pretty easy. Looks like two more. Ooh, they're even smaller. Couple of T15s. Okay. welcome back to the video here. I didn't realize that I'd cut out. This was a bear to get this together as far as it is now. It was definitely pretty frustrating, so I wasn't quite paying attention to filming. So I apologize for whatever you guys did miss. But it takes some extra effort to get this to go back together right. And I'm hoping it breaks in just a little bit because the gaps are not quite perfect. But with that said, it's now time to go ahead and try to reupholster the top piece here. So this top piece, I could just go on and honestly, part of me is debating that, but why would I do that when it came with a nice matching brand new setup here? So what we'll go ahead and do is, I believe, well, maybe we just need to undo bolts down below here, but so we'll take this apart. Take that. I think. Perfect. Just gonna let that center portion come out. And from here, I think it's just a matter of pretty much just unhooking everything. And more or less, it should just peel off. It looks like we've got one little guy remaining. Cool. Get that off. Here we are. And what would actually be an interesting project here in the future is to go ahead and try to add a wireless charger to this. Well, I don't know for sure. It's my guess that it would actually be fairly easy to do. Okay. Here we can go ahead, connect back up. Our wiring here. Make sure everything is nice and snug. Then we can take our bolts and we'll hand thread those guys in. Nice and snug. Don't forget to toss the vanity covers back on. There you go. Get your airbag connector all plugged back in, and then it's just going to be as simple as dropping this piece of trim right back on, and now it looks like you got a seat again. And just like that, you've got a beautiful interior just like this. And one thing to mention is when you do it, some of these wrinkles are a little more pronounced right at the beginning. They're starting to soften up. I've had these on the truck for a couple of days now. I mean, I had some pretty severe wrinkles there. That stuff's all kind of coming out. But to the touch, this just feels so much more premium. The other thing is the smell inside of the vehicle is quite a bit better as well. I mean, you know, the cloth was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. And this is just such a sweet upgrade. I'm pretty psyched about it. One of the things I really like is that the stitching that the truck came with, this kind of lighter gray on the black, is all matched on the new interior. So you've got all these pieces here that are all matched up, and it just looks really nice. I mean, it looks pretty OEM with what should have come with the truck, and I like that look to it. But of course, you can get these in all different kind of crazy color combinations, tan on black. I've seen some people do red. It's just a really neat setup. but it's awesome that you can do it yourself without any specialty tools. Well, thanks so much for joining me, and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know if you think this was a worthy upgrade. I mean, $600, I feel like I can't do wrong here, but I'd love to know your thoughts. Would you upgrade your truck to leather interior? If you use this to help you install your own, let me know if it was helpful. That's all really great to know. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure you hit that subscribe button. Join me for another video here in the future of this GMC Sierra.